This lecture is about the marketing environment. On our BSB126 unit map, we are firmly here, analyzing the marketing environment, and this can be found if you want to follow along in Chapter 4. So specifically in this lecture, we'll be looking at the microenvironment: customers, the company, competitors, and corporate partners. So here's an overall look at the marketing environment framework. It's always centered around consumers or customers. They are central to all marketing activities. The micro environment, or the internal environment, the immediate environment, consists of the company, competition, and collaborators or corporate partners. That's the triangle you see there, and then the hexagon outside that is the macro environment, which we'll deal with next. But first, the immediate environment, or the micro environment: company, competition, corporate partners, and of course keeping things central around consumers or customers. Let's start with the company analysis, or company capabilities. Companies need to know what they're able to do, where their strategic assets lie, what their core competencies are. And so a tool that can be helpful in this analysis, it's quite a basic tool, would be a SWOT analysis, where SWOT is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. If a firm is able to analyze those, their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, they'll have a better idea of what their capabilities are. So strengths and weaknesses are internal, and opportunities and threats are external. Competitors: you need to not only know your own strengths and weaknesses, but your competitors' strengths and weaknesses as well. And earlier on, I said that the customer is central to all of this. Sometimes if you change your customer, you change who your competition is. Take, for example, if you're a clothes manufacturer and you manufacture casual clothes or beachwear, and all of a sudden you want to go after different customers, maybe the business segment. Well then, quite naturally, your competitors will change from other beachwear lines to perhaps suit manufacturers. And so in that case, you can see how when you change your customer, you can change competition. But we always need to know who they are, what needs they're filling, and what their strengths and weaknesses are. Corporate partners or collaborators. Firms don't operate in a vacuum. And organizations will have suppliers, and they'll have retailers and other intermediaries that will help supply parts, component materials, or even get their finished goods to the end customer. Think about it this way. So here's your business here, and you might have another business like a retailer or something before it gets to the final customer. So you're really B2B, but you might have advertising, for example, that's going straight to the consumer, telling them about your products. But you're actually selling to a business, maybe a retail store here. These are your corporate partners. These are your businesses that you're collaborating with, and you need them to provide value for your end customer. So what to take away? Well, everything that a firm does needs to revolve around the customer. The customer is central to everything in marketing. And providing their needs and wants. And you need to look at needs and wants to see who your competitors are and what needs they're filling. And then collaboration is also an important part of marketing as well. Organizations have to provide value to their collaborators, or else their collaborators won't work with them. So that's the analysis of the micro or immediate marketing environment.